Hey guys, it's me again here for another thrilling chapter of 50 Shades of Grey. The thing about this book is, the chapter names just come to me. This chapter is called the chapter in which Anna is part Gollum, part Smeagol. When I say that, I mean that there are many times in this chapter when Anna has an inner thought. Usually that's not a problem, but the fact that this book is in present tense, first person, the whole book is her thoughts. So now that we get them in italics, it's like a super inner thought, like it's her own subconscious talking to her, she says. So, that's interesting and fun. I actually made a little tally on my little review page each time that happened, each time that she broke away from her inner thought to go into a deeper level of subconsciousness. And it's 37 times in one chapter that she does this. And I also made a little tally. See those dots? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 different instances in this chapter that she uses unnecessary ellipses. Maybe that's to draw a dramatic conclusion or something, but it usually just leads to her saying, "Oh my," in the deeper subconscious. So I'm a little confused. Okay, so this chapter starts out right where chapter 2 left off. She had just told Christian Grey that she was gonna call her roommate and talk to her about setting up a photo shoot for this school article, because we're still on that. And she calls Kate, and Kate is just raving about how much Christian Grey must like her. And Anna says, no, he was just in the area, or, you know, he's just getting supplies from my specific store, because it was a coincidence. And in her mind, it's like,
or maybe it's because he likes us.
Which is weird. And that happens about 32 more times. But the fact that she is on the phone with her friend, I'm not kidding, this is part of the book, she's on the phone with her friend Kate, and she is thinking to herself, oh my gosh, what if Christian Grey likes me? And this is what she's doing while she's talking to her friend on the phone. Which is also weird. I'm not kidding. I'm gonna read you this part. I hug myself with quiet glee, rocking from side to side, entertaining the possibility that he might like me. Like, literally, that's what she does the entire time she is on the phone talking to Kate about Christian Grey. They decide that, for plot reasons, they are going to bring in Jose to photograph Christian Grey, even though he is a painter and he, usually only does landscapes. Kate says that, no, he'll do anything for you, so you call him and tell him to come over. And Anna says, yeah, I love using my best friends for their romantic interest in me, leading them on unnecessarily. I'll give him a call. And he agrees to do it, and so the next morning they're at this hotel and they do the photo shoot, and Christian Grey's all, sensual and creepy, and just for the sake of the book, to make sure that no actual conflict happens, he meets Kate, who is supposedly 30 times more beautiful than Anna, and Kate just doesn't even like him. She's like, he's creepy, I get a dangerous vibe from him, I don't like him. Obviously, because there is no way that more than one girl can like Christian Grey that's a main character. So, obviously, Anna's just weird. So then they decide to go for coffee, just Anna and Christian, and like I said, Kate is not having it. She's not really down for that, and Anna's like, no, just do this one thing for me, please, I like him, please. And Kate is like, fine, that's weird, and she agrees to switch cars with her so that she can take Jose and whatever home. So they go to this coffee shop and Anna gets some tea but no food because we never see her eat anything. And Christian Grey, starts interrogating her, and we get a really spectacular chance to learn everything about this girl that we never wanted to know. Listen, I want this to be a better book. Let me just say it like that, because there's no reason that I should criticize/edit this book in my head, but I do it all the time, and it's really frustrating. Okay, so I'm sorry, every time I open up this book to read a part of it, I start to giggle because it's so bad. Okay, there is my favorite part of the chapter. I actually have a favorite part. Are you happy? Okay. Anna says, "Thank you for the tea, Mr. Grey." He smiles his odd, "I've got a whopping big secret" smile. And I slam down my book and I'm like, "It's roofied! He roofied the tea!" And I'm like, "Don't drink it, Anna, don't drink the tea." And then I realized what I'm saying and I was like, "No, drink it, it's fine." It would be less creepy if he had actually roofied her than what he is doing in this book right now. It would be so much more understandable. Oh, he's a rapist. That's why he bought ropes and duct tape and stalked her and, I don't know, it just was weird because he's a rapist. And that would be so much more. This book could have been that long. That would have been great. So then they decide to leave the coffee shop and he goes, "Come." And she stands up and waddles over to his I imagine her waddling everywhere. She's so awkward and clumsy. I just imagine that she waddles. And so he says, "Come." So she comes and she heels like a freaking labradoodle, and they leave the shop, and something comes over her and she is compelled to ask him if he has a girlfriend. And he says, "No, I don't do the girlfriend thing." And so she's like, "Aha, he must be gay," in her weird, Gollum voice in her head. And I'm sitting here reading this, asking myself why, first of all. But more importantly, you just told us last chapter that you're not interested in any males whatsoever and have never been in your entire life. You've just never felt attracted to anyone. But he says that he doesn't do the girlfriend thing, and automatically he must be a homosexual. What? So then, they're walking, and she's clumsy, so she waddles into oncoming traffic, and Christian Grey pulls her back, and she decides that she wants him to kiss her. And then the chapter ends. That was it. That's the big cliffhanger. She realizes that she's not asexual. And that's the end of the chapter. Okay, so, every episode I tell you guys one or two quotes that really just stuck out to me as terrible, and this is it. My scalp prickles at the idea that maybe, just maybe, he might like me. When you have a crush and your scalp prickles when you think of them, I really don't even have anything funny to say about that. That's just weird. Anna's just weird. That is my conclusion. Anna is just weird. Okay, so I'm gonna go, guys, and I will see you soon. I'll see you next chapter, probably earlier than that, since I have my camera back now. And I can't wait to see Leanne's chapter on this. Okay, bye, guys.